Hello everyone and welcome back to The Quest. So before we get started today, I do have a favor to ask all of you lovely wonderful people watching this video. That is, if anybody's actually watching it right now from the looks of... Well, that's weird. How did my portal get over there? Okay, the portal gun's kind of glitchy, but okay. As I was saying, for those of you that are watching my video, I have a question. Are y'all liking the 1.10.2 Minecraft? Or would you prefer me, after this series is done, to go back to the 1.7.10? Please, comment down below. Let me know which. Because if more of y'all like the 1.7.10 than the 1.10.2, I'll be going back to it. If more like the 1.10.2, then I'll be staying with it. Now, I know I've asked multiple times for people to, leave a comment about this or that. On this one, look, I know y'all don't really comment much. But communication is key. For me to be able to do videos y'all will like, y'all have to be willing to communicate with me. That being said, if the only thing you are ever communicating with me is, hey, will you give me a shout out? I will give one shout out. Do not ask repeated times. Once I've given you a shout out, that's it. Alright. Now, another question. Would y'all like to see a return of, which one of these would you rather see a return of? Roconacraft server or the Magic School server? This I'm just kind of curious because I may bring one of them back. And in which case, the other question of 1.7.10 or 1.10.2 is very important, because if I bring one of them back, it will be in whichever version we decide to go with. But let's get started. Okay, first thing we're going to do is, I guess we're going to throw this in the ME system, huh? Now, we are going to make this angel ring. Yes, I know I have armor that allows me to fly. I have rings, blah, blah, blah. I want an angel ring. Now, in 1.10.2, these are a little bit different to make because you do not have unstable ingots. So even the base one is just glass up here. This is everything else is the same. But the golden lasso and the cursed lasso, which the cursed lasso is a golden lasso and a drop of evil. You get a drop of evil from wither skeletons. But to make the angel ring, you have to catch certain mobs in this golden lasso and a certain mob in this cursed lasso. A ghast in the cursed and a bat in the golden. As you can see, the ones that don't have it now, this is the only cursed lasso I have, so I got to keep the lassos, that's cool. But now if there's no mob, it makes nothing. Now, this ring does use power from my grid. At least that's been my understanding, with the fact that it says uses 32 grid power. Now, look, I got wings. I do have a question. Will this go in here? No, which means I cannot wear it in a bobble spot. Okay, good to know, good to know. Alright, next thing I want to do is I want to get a new I want to get some more, pretty much I want to get more energy into my soul network. more life points. So yeah, we're going to throw this ring in here for now. Because the main point of really having that ring is so if something happens where we die and lose our armor temporarily. No wither skulls. That's easy enough to fix. By the way, yes, I do have wither essences. It is because off camera I did make a wither essence farm. Down here it's the mystical agriculture, which is the more pain in the butt one to make. So there. Yes, what I do is I make one seed and then I just hold this in my hand and it every now and then will randomly give you another seed. So yeah. But I want to get more energy into my soul network like I was saying. So we're going to take and put a wither over here. I already got some witherproof blocks and glass, which is why I needed the wither farm. Alright. We'll go in right here. What we are going to do is... Now, I'm not exactly sure how well this is going to work. I got to go make these skulls into wither skulls. Because I don't know how the wither's going to react to being repeatedly damaged. I don't know if it'll be able to damage him quickly enough that he won't, to counteract his regen. I'm hoping his regen will be fast enough to not let him die. So if he escapes, yeah, we are going to have a fun time rebuilding. Now also, guys, if you are happening to watch this, hey, glad to see you. I do want to say, at the time of this recording, 3 out of my last 4 recordings have had no views at all. He's already taken damage. And it looks like his regen is up to the task of keeping him alive. God, he's loud. We're going to fix that. I do not want to hear explosion after explosion. Now, I am not going to be naming him Wilbur because we are kind of torturing this guy. Yeah, I have to say it. We are torturing him. But it is what it is. Actually glad that's holding him. I was kind of worried it wouldn't. Withers can be a little unpredictable. Oh, that's a lot better. That really looks cool on the map. What up, Wither? And our soul network is looking lovely. And if we end up going back to 1710, I ever use blood magic there. Yeah, this will be a good way to get life points in it. Oh, yeah, I also replaced... We still have the spawner in here, but I also put some cursed earth. And the way cursed earth works in 1.10.2 is you get the drop of evil and right click it on dirt. Yeah. It's cool. I'll put it this way, 1 drop of evil, I put this whole layer as dirt, except for the very center where I have the spawner at. 1 drop of dirt instantly turned, or 1 drop of evil instantly turned all of it into dirt, or cursed earth. So it was cool. Also very scary. But we have a wonderful soul network now. Now the next thing I want to work on is this, the portal to Alfheim. And we're going to need this to complete the Lexicon Britannia, because, as you see, this section only has the portal. There's a lot more in here. So we need... we also did, off-camera, set up a Primal Crops farm of Terra Steel. So we're good there. Tania. And we need one particular block. Living root? Ah, that's new. So much new fun stuff to play around with in Britannia in this 1.10.2. Though there are some downsides to it as well. Don't know. Oh wait, I think I do know what that does, but no, it's not what I want. Where is that portal block? Because there's a specific block we need for the portal. Elven Gateway Core. There it is. We're going to need some Terra Steel nuggets. We don't have Terra Steel yet. There we go. Oh, that one. And that's why I chose that particular one to do the Terra Steel in, because you get more. Luckily, we only need about 1 ingot worth. Okay. Yeah, we need 1 block of that. And there we go. Now, where do I want to put this? Oh, look, a zombie villager. I'm wondering where he came from. Is there a hole in this? Nope. Okay, cool. Yeah, by the way, the guy we had back here, or the 3 guys we had in here actually, are gone. Doors broken. I'm guessing they got killed. It's just that simple. It happens, though. Alright, we place this. I'll place it right there. We need to remove this. Oh yeah. There we are. Now we have a base for building. Yay! Something I do love about the Britannia, you can do that. It's really cool. Pretty sure we're going to need more living wood than this, though. Oh, we'll grab some living stone to help build with. And we do need some of this, though. We need about 3 of these. Yeah. Oh, the sun's gone down. Gonna go down on us. That's fine. That's fine. And this is why we're building. Brought the living rock, so we can do that. Okay, good. Now we should be able to sleep. Now the portal to Alphane is going to use quite a bit of power, or mana, actually. So first we're just building it. There we go. Structure completed. Let's remove the living rock because we don't need those there. Alright. Now the next thing we are going to need, let's look at that, is going to be these, which we need mana pylons. I think we need 2 of these. Yes, 2 pylons. Let's find the pylons because these are tiered. The pylons work on a nice little tier system, so we need to make the lower tier before we can make the upper tier one. And this will get, once we have the portal up and running, it will give us access to a interesting set of items. So, mana diamonds. Let's do there. Eye of Ender. Really not have any blaze powder. Now we got blaze rods. Went and killed a bunch of blazes while getting the stuff we needed for making the wither seeds. Now, where do these go? Okay, we need 2 mana pools. Mana pools. Never can find the mana pools when I want them. There they are. Okay, we need to know the placement for these, though. Used to, I think it told where exactly they needed to be placed. It says laid out in an 11 by 11 area around the core to open up the portal. Blah, blah, blah. So let's try. We do there and there. Possibly. Yep, that'll work. Now we just got to get enough power to open it. And then it will constantly need mana once it's open. So let's see. What flower do we want to use? Let's see. I mean, the obvious one to use is probably going to be to eventually set it up with some lava, but let's try out this. Let's see, 2 red, 2 black, 2 white. We don't have any whites. I accidentally turned all the whites into Yeah, we don't have any whites. 1, 2, 3, 4. To go get some white ones. What were the runes? Fire and Wrath. And we're going to need seeds. And we need some white mystical flowers. Those are typically the hardest to find, sadly. We'll try to see if we can find... Oh, found some. Yeah, typically they're the hardest ones to find, but not always. Got an extra one. Oh, we can plant those petals and grow more. Alright. Now, this particular flower is a decent source of mana. Did I pick the wrong one? I'd assume I did. Which... red? Oh, we need gray, not black. Okay. Shield out of the hand. Easy enough to fix that. Gray. And one thing I like about this flower is it is quite potentially destructive if you don't know what you're doing. It's very easy to mess up and really do some damage. We just need some spreaders. I know I don't have any already made because I'm always having to come back over here and make them. With that one, I need living wood. Easy enough to get. Huh. Yeah, I don't know where there's a hole in the bedrock because I keep seeing droids fall out of the world. So that tells me there is a hole somewhere in the bedrock. Also, creepers keep blowing stuff up around here. Really wish the totems had a longer range. Let's see. Need some dirt to expand that out. Not like we don't have enough dirt. Boy, do we have a lot of dirt. That'll be good enough. Hi. Good. Get some living wood. Sleep real quick. Go. Oh, not where I wanted it placed. Okay. There. And there. That one's set to that one. That one's set to that one. That to that. That's awesome. Alright. Sugar will come back down here. On, go up here. Now to get mana into the pools. Now for this, we need a very much vanilla item. TNT. Now this is where it becomes a little bit tricky because, well, I'll show you. If that's still, alright, now alright. If I were to blow up another piece of TNT while this had mana in it, any mana, there we go, this one got it, any mana at all in this one, if I were to blow it up, the TNT would actually do damage. I don't know how this is going to work with having these two so close, but which one got it? I think the other one keeps getting it. Let me check something. Sometimes you can shrink these flowers and decrease their range. It doesn't look like we can do this one. See, the mini or the petite ones, this one doesn't seem to have a petite form. Wow, that's really not making much. What if I do this? This could be a disaster. Alright. Looks like all I have to do is ignite 2 TNT at a time. I wonder. Let's see. I don't know if this will work, but we're going to try it. Do we have a redstone torch? No, we never have a redstone torch. I want to see, can I blow it up with that? TNT. I need more gunpowder. Luckily, I think gunpowder is duplicatable. Okay. Redstone there. Redstone clock there. I don't know if TNT blows up with redstone still. Some Times they change things. We'll find out though. How's this looking? Empty. Empty. It's a good temporary way to get power. Now, I honestly don't know how much mana we're going to need. So, let's help things along a little bit. Oh yeah, that one's got a good amount. That one not so much. That one's got a good amount over there though. That's almost full though. Can we get some more in there? Awesome, 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 awesome. I love these mana tablets. They come in so handy. That one there. This one over at the other one. Oh, oh. Don't pick it up. Beautiful. Oh, wait. Not empty yet. I want to say it's going to take at least half of one of these mana pools per side. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to fill these up as much as possible. I love how it has the part in the middle that changes color. So you can kind of tell when it's full. Getting close. Oh, dang. I had emptied that one out. There we go. That one's full. Now, eventually we will set these up with more reliable mana sources because this will require, you know, a steady supply. That's why we're filling it up as much as we can right now to give time, because I don't have any of the rune stones that are needed, and those take forever to craft. I mean, yeah, it's one recipe for the 4 I need, but it's like a tier 2. I need like 4 tier 2 slates from Blood Magic, which means a lot of time over there. With it not, with the LP not going into the Soul Network. Is that full? That is full. So we'll throw it in there. Alright. Got a little left in there. That's cool. Probably going to need to set up some totems over here. Let's see. Yes, we are activating the portal to Alfheim, which is an elven dimension. Now, this portal we cannot pass through unless they've changed that. We'll try it. I know before all you could do was throw items through it and they would throw items back. Okay, it didn't take much. So this will hold it for a little while because it actually is more cost efficient to leave it running than to cut it off again. It's cool particle effects. Is it done? We'll find out. Yay, the elves have completed my book for me. And this is all now in the portal, or in the Alfheim section. We can get some cool stuff now. Now let's see. Ball. Done, yeah. I think a lot of this, yeah, we're still going to need a Gaia spirit for some of this stuff. But there is some really good stuff we're going to be able to make now. Like this whole set of armor right here. You need special ingots for. You need these pink ingots. To get the pink ingots, yes, there is that, but the 2 mana still into the portal, and you get 1 ingot out. So, how are we doing on mana still? How are we doing on iron? Alrighty. I don't know if any of these are going to have enough to make. It's not got much. Don't want to use those for this, so yeah, enough to do 3. I may end up having to. Hello, Enderman. What's up? Alright, that was better. And we'll get the rest from the other 2. We'll divide it in half and do it. This is an equal amount. There we go. And just to be nice, because I'm pretty sure that these are empty right now. Check them both. Yes. There we go. Now, to show you, we can walk through the portal. But, throw an item through. Half a stack for a stack. Which you may be saying, oh, well, what good is that? Well, I mean, this armor is not as good as, say, what I'm currently wearing. But it's still, like, it's better than mana still. Now, in between episodes, I do think I want to sit down and make as many of the armors as I can for y'all. Let's see. I don't think we have an armor stand. Armor. No, we don't. Let's see. Might help if I spell it right. There we go. We need a few armor stands. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say at least 4 just for this mod. We'll put them down somewhere. Well, let's put them down here. I mean, why not? We got this nice central platform area. Two there, two there. Now, we're going to put Mana Steel here. Because Mana Steel is actually not the weakest of the armor sets from Britannia. There is one weaker. I do love the fact that these move on here. That's just really cool in my opinion. We're going to put this one over here because it is, even though you can make it, you can't make it till after you get the Terra Steel. This armor is actually weaker than Terra Steel. But it looks cool. And it has some interesting abilities. We'll see if we can make the Terra Steel real quick. Let's see. Yeah, see, Terra Steel, we even need Mana Steel to make. And other stuff like living wood, like living twigs. We can only make 6 of those right now. Logs. We're going to need more. Not really a problem. We got dark oak forest right there. So living wood, not a problem to make. I actually lucked out. If y'all remember, I had this set of armor next to the door previously on an armor stand. A creeper blew up out there and blew the armor stand up, but the armor itself survived. So we lucked out there. Make 2 stacks. Luckily, this doesn't require, as much on the Terra Steel end as it does on the Mana Steel, actually. Because Terra Steel typically is a little harder to make. Two more of those. Alright. Now, Terra Steel is actually, I do believe, better than Diamond Armor. So, I mean, it's probably the closest armor we have to being this armor strength and Zvicio armor strength. So, it's pretty good armor. It does also have where the Mana Steel armor doesn't break if you have a source of mana on you. Like, i.e. the Terra Steel ring I'm wearing. So, that's good. And we actually have about 30. We might have enough to make this last piece. I don't know. Don't think we're going to. Let's grab a couple of stacks of string because this is what's needed to make it. Oh yeah. You know what? Stack a piece. And there we go. sure ate through the mana. So I just threw the rest of it all over the place. Thanks a lot. Wow, it even threw it over here behind me. Four pieces missing. You know what? There we go. That ring is so handy. Just so handy to have. Okay. That should do it. This armor is actually weaker than the Mana Steel, but it does have an upside. With the fact that Britannia is a magic mod, this one actually makes it where you use way less mana. I don't know if that makes sense. Okay, when you wear the Mana Steel and possibly the Terror Steel, I don't know about the pink, you get a cost down to how much mana you use when you say use one of the magic wands in Britannia, because there are quite a few. But it's only a slight one. Let's see. Does it tell? If I didn't have all these buffs on me, you could probably see it. Let me move over here. There we go. 10% less mana costs on mana tools and rods. Okay, 10%, not bad. Now you have to wear the full set to get that. $35% less. And increases proficiency with magical rods. So while it gives a lot less armor than its counterpart, it does have a benefit. Alright, but that is sadly all the time I have for recording today. If you liked what you saw here, you know what to do. Hit the like button, let me know. And if you're watching this, please do. And leave a comment down below answering my questions, because I do really want to know. If y'all are not liking the 110.2 as much as you liked the 1710, I do apologize for that cough. I will go back to doing 1710. If you want to see Roconacraft, let me know. I can possibly bring it, well, not possible, I can bring it back. I don't have time to do both Magic School and Roconacraft though. So if you want to see one and not the other, hey, now let me know which one you would prefer to see, or if you'd like to see some combination of the two. Roconacraft, where in the process I also teach a magic mod. By the way, my tiny potato, you can equip stuff to him. Yes, he has the ray gun on his head, he has a shield, he has a sword, and he has glasses. Oh, speaking of, before we go, there is one other thing I've been meaning to make on camera. So we're going to make it before we go. The spectral glass. Nope. That's why we haven't made it. I haven't figured out how to kill one of these guys yet. We do need to work on that. I'll start working on killing them in between episodes so that we can make that in next episode. Because I'm tired of not having them and I want to know what they do. Again, thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you next time.